You're watching TVC News at 10 with Nifemi Oguntoye. There was a bit of fracas within the premises of the National Assembly earlier today as suspended senator representing Kogi Central, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, attempted to access the complex in defiance of a subsisting suspension from the Senate. Amid a heavy security presence, as supporters of the senator almost clashed with the personnel. Senior reporter Tijesu Adewe has more.
Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, in defiance of her suspension, walked into the premises of the National Assembly. She walked alongside some activists, including Aisha Yusufu, after her vehicle was denied entry. The suspended lawmaker marched through the Mopo gate in defiance of what she describes as political persecution.
I said now our senator be this, so we no get another one.
A heavy security lockdown had earlier been mounted around the National Assembly complex, with several personnel from the police, DSS and civil defense positioned at various entrances. Despite her persistence, Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan was stopped at the inner gates, sparking a brief confrontation between her supporters and security operatives. While addressing journalists, the senator described the 10th National Assembly under President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, as the worst in Nigeria's history, accusing the chamber of operating in contempt of court. She insists that her suspension was fraudulent, alleging that the committee report used to remove her lacked proper signatures and due process, and also claims her removal was triggered by her petition on sexual harassment within the Senate.
Anything that contravenes the Nigerian Constitution is illegal, and the National Assembly cannot be greater than the Constitution. They're now coming down again based on the appeal. Akpabio himself cannot be greater than the courts, cannot be greater than the Constitution.
While confirming plans to head to the appellate court, she maintained that her right to represent Kogi Central remains valid and vowed never to apologize for speaking out. She accused the president of the Senate of personal vendetta, saying the suspension appeal was filed by Senator Akpabio himself, not the Senate.
This pretty much is the worst assembly Nigeria has ever had, and I hope we will not have to suffer this anymore, because it tells a lot on the individual. And I've said this before and I'm saying it again. The Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, runs the Nigerian Senate as if it's the third-term governor of Akwa Ibom.
Despite being barred, the suspended Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan reaffirmed her commitment to her constituents and vowed to continue leading with integrity, even if she has to do so from outside the chamber. Meanwhile, plenary continued uninterrupted. Tijesu Adewe, TVC News, Abuja.